Hey, and welcome back to Sheen Webisodes. I'm your host, Afreed Budd, the founder of Sheen, a brand rooted in sustainable and ethical elegance. Our guest today understands style not just as aesthetics, but as influence, identity, and intentions. Csenge Herpai is the founder of Wear It Milano, a Milan-based styling practice where wardrobes are crafted, presents are elevated, and futures are shaped. With over a decade in fashion and philosophy rooted in authenticity, Csenge helps ambitious individuals from entrepreneurs to creatives step into their next level. Today we'll discuss how image becomes strategy, how what you wear frames where you're going, and how presence is a silent leadership tool you have always had. Ladies and gentlemen, so please welcome Csenge Herpai. Before we jump in, if the conversations like this matters to you, we bring on people who are shaping conscious fashion, sustainability, and intentional living without the noise or performative talk. So if you would like more conversations like this, take a second to subscribe to the Zayshin Webisodes. It helps the show reach the right people and it allows us to keep bringing conscious voices to the table. You can also share this webisode with someone who would appreciate. All right, let's get into it. Thank you very much again for joining us here on the Zayshin Webisodes. We got our wonderful and beautiful guest, Csenge.
Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for having me today.
Of course, it is my pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us here. It's been a long wait.
It's been definitely, I think
for
last time.
for all
Yes, but we are here, and
yeah,
that's
I mean, what month? Yeah, it like more than a quarter ago. But yeah, I'm very happy that we got connected for the season 2. This is the best thing.
I'm so
So,
excited.
how's your day going?
It was busy. It's we just talked before the hitting the record button that it's morning for you. It's afternoon here in Milan. It's casual, usual, gloomy, gray Milan weather, but it's also beautiful because we are
Nice.
just heading to the Christmas preparations, and it's absolutely
Wow.
dreamy.
Does it also get cold there, or
Not
is it
so
warm?
much. Not so much. I'm not gonna complain. It's like 8 Celsius degrees, but it's a lot of fog and a lot of grayness sometimes. It's
Okay,
not bad.
that's cool. We got snowed here.
Oh no, that's like back in
Yeah.
Hungary we have that as well. Milan is definitely mild for the winter. I'm not complaining.
Right. No, I missed I miss summers.
Yeah, me too.
We just had a Thanksgiving. Do you guys celebrate that too, or
At
no?
all. I have no idea how it goes. Like I have some of my clients who are from America, and they say like, yes, that was the Thanksgiving weekend. We have no clue about it. I think even Halloween for us is like a really weird thing because we try to implement it in our lives, but it's still something that we are not familiar with. You know, Thanksgiving is not here yet, unfortunately.
I see. I see. Okay. No worries. I don't celebrate that too either, but I was happy that I got a day off. That's it.
Oh,
That's all
that's
that
good.
matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, enough talk. Now let's get to the webisode itself.
Let's
Thank
do
you
it.
again for joining. So we'll start with our very first question, which
Okay.
is for those watching from home who might not be familiar with you yet, could you share about who you are, what you do, and why this conversation is the one they should listen to?
Wow. My name is Csenge. I'm from Hungary originally, but I've been living in Italy in the past 10 years. I'm a self-made
I
woman,
see.
personal stylist, and indeed I work in Milan. I built my own brand around it, and recently I'm very focused on image and personal branding within personal styling. I think it's a very powerful tool, and I'm very, very passionate about what I do. And I share a
Hmm.
lot of good vibes. So I'm sure that apart from the knowledge and the perspective I have, which is influenced by Italian fashion as well, I'm definitely sure that people are gonna have good fun
World
listening to me.
famous. Oh yes, awesome. I really believe you're gonna bring that energy to our webisode here too, and it's gonna be a great one. Thank you very much. You shared about
Thank
Italian fashion. We're a very big fan of that.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
They're
S-
I don't
So
know,
you
Italians
mentioned
are
you
born. Sorry?
you said Italians are boring?
Are born with the sense of styling and fashion, so it's definitely very,
Oh, I
very
see.
beautiful
Maybe I
thing
didn't
to
hear
live
you
in.
correctly.
Can you
I
hear me
see.
now?
No, that is beautiful. Yes, I can hear you.
Amazing.
We admire that. So you mentioned you moved from Hungary to
Yes.
Milan to build your styling career. What was that transition like, and what did you learn early on?
Well, it was definitely not what I expected. Even if Hungary is just like it's in Europe, still in Europe, and you would might think that Europe is like the same everywhere, but what it's really like, it's like a completely different culture. So when I moved,
Hmm.
it definitely wasn't like, you change from one day to the other. So the first 5 years, I was just transitioning and, kind of trying to catch up with life here. And then now that I'm a mother and that I'm running my own business and
God bless.
living my
Uh-huh.
life, it's definitely, now looking back to it, it was like a long, slow transition. And
Hmm.
my biggest takeaway from that is that Italians appreciate so much the details and beauty in everything, and they have such a beautiful approach to
Hmm.
life that I'm happy to be and live my
Yeah.
life here, because that really, really makes your soul to be so much more, so happy, and just good vibes.
That's beautiful. Yes, you have said before that style for you is about identity, presence, and confidence. How did you come up uh, to that definition?
Wow. I mean, it wasn't. I wouldn't say that it's just a definition. It's just a way how, I've been working in the industry since 7 years as a personal stylist, and I've had many clients, and
Mm,
I lived a lot of client stories, and to me,
yeah.
honestly, it is kind of the end result of my work that I realized that if you listen to
Um,
them and if you listen to their stories and their needs, you realize that it cannot be just about clothing. It must be something deeper, you know? And this is how I
yeah.
came out with these three words, that it's just so much deeper than just getting dressed and, just wearing something that looks good on us. It's so much more than that.
And that's such a powerful realization, I believe. Working in Milan's fashion world and now globally, how did those experiences shape your view of image and ambition?
Wow. That's a good question. To me, it's very fascinating to see that since I mainly work with international clients, everyone comes from a different
Hmm.
culture. And I have
Yeah.
my own heritage and I have my own culture. And then there is the Italian culture, which is, yes, it's close to the Hungarian, European general style and religion and everything that we comes with the culture itself. But it's very
Right.
beautiful to blend these things together. So to me, it was really,
Mm,
really beautiful to see that whoever comes to me, we create something really, really unique, very one of a kind
mm,
things. So to me, it's the details, the appreciation of those small, beautiful details, having less but more quality, paying attention on what we spend for. And it's not about saving, it's about being more conscious about even sustainability and ethics and all those
Right.
values. Because unfortunately, where we come
Hmm.
from, unfortunately, it's not very well known and people don't really double check the origin of some items. So that's definitely something that I I keep as a priority now and that I've learned here.
Wow. Yeah, I love that. Was there a turning moment when you realized your clients needed more than clothes?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking now. There was, and it was on me. I'm testing on myself for my
Okay.
client.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, I mean, it was back during pandemic. It was tough here. I don't know if you
Okay.
guys heard, but it started in Milan. Like literally, it was this
Mm.
city in Europe that everything just like exploded, and we had a massive lockdown.
Wow.
Um, it lasted about like 2 years, basically, with a lot of regulations, and I spent a lot of time
Mhm.
at home in my jumpsuit. Um, and one day I
Uh-huh.
remember that I opened my wardrobe and I looked at the items, and it was like a lot of things together. And I looked at them and I was like, it's not that I don't need half of them because that's sure. Like I knew it that I didn't need half of the clothes, but it was not cohesive. It was not resonating with me anymore. You
Hmm.
know, I reflected on my own wardrobe and I
Mm.
said, like, this is not this must be something deeper. Like, I don't feel safe in my clothes. I don't feel that I have a message. I don't feel that it's like a style that keeps going every day, that like the core is not defined. And I said, like, the core.
Hmm.
Hmm. How would I define myself? And then it went like to a deep conversation between me and me saying, I definitely need to think about it because I think my clients need to understand this as well. And there, the
Yeah.
whole thing flipped, and I
That's
was
actually right.
yeah,
That's actually the most asked question on this webisode.
really,
Every time when a stylist come up to the show, I get a lot of questions from the people that how can I find my personal style or how can I find my core, the thing that you mentioned.
yeah. You know,
So,
a lot of people don't reflect on that, and because they don't know how to do that.
mm,
So what a stylist
right.
does, or
So
how
wh- what questions did you ask yourself at that time to define that core?
it was mainly about what is not resonating with me anymore. What do I feel good in?
Mm,
What is the power silhouette and the hero piece that I keep wearing? What is the vibe? What are the
yeah.
outfits that I feel amazing in? What are the
Mhm.
items that what is my message? What do I want to stand for? What do I want that when people look at me, what is the vibe that I want to
Yeah.
communicate? Because it's one thing that you have a
Mm,
big message, but you need to go deep and you need to be like very specific to clear out the noise and
yeah.
understand the ultimate way to that.
Right. Wow. That's such a great questions to ask
And
ourselves to define our style.
I have one more that could be very helpful for your audience.
Okay,
Uh,
please.
in my opinion, it's actually very important to have a direction and know where you're
Okay.
going in your life generally.
Mhm.
And when you envision yourself in 3, 5 years, to have that on your mind
Yeah.
when you're dressing up, when you're getting dressed. So, what would my
Mm,
future self wear? And then you start wearing that. I think that's very, very powerful.
it does. It does make sense. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about your work now. We're at Milano.
Yes.
It combines styling, image consulting, and personal branding. As far as I remember, how do you bring those together into one cohesive approach?
I'm very focused on personal styling, but I'm building an ecosystem with fellow entrepreneurs. So I
Hmm.
really don't believe that one person can do everything, the like 100%. And I'm honored to work
Yeah.
together with other professionals who can put their talents and inputs into this whole ecosystem. And for example, I think it's one thing is really the vision that you create and your personal style. The other is also how your posture is, like how you hold yourself, how you walk, how you talk. What and again, to branding, for example, and to create an iconic brand that stays and that stays in the mind of the people, you need to have
Hmm.
your core messaging and you need to know where you're going. And that's what I actually mentioned before, like envisioning yourself and knowing how to represent yourself so people remember you.
Right.
So I kind of
Hmm.
think if you're a personal stylist who wants to go deep and do like a huge transformation, you cannot stick to only the styling part. It's like a much bigger thing, bigger project than that.
I, s- I see. So there's a lot of stuff it goes to the styling thing when you're
Yeah.
working with a client.
Yes.
So how do you help someone move from feeling invisible to truly iconic through their style?
I have my signature method, I would call it like that. Um it is a lot. It's like you have to imagine it as a journey that has different
Hmm.
stops, like a train. It has like the stops where you stop the station and then you're leaving, and there are different um, aspects of your personal style that needs to be
Yeah.
discovered. Okay, so one is really about the reflection, understanding first of all what you
Hmm.
want, what you enjoy, what you don't want, because people, my
Uh-huh.
clients say, "Oh, I don't like anything. I don't like shopping. I don't know what fits me." Believe me that if they think they can bring at least just one thing that they enjoyed wearing, and that's already something. But it's the same when they can say like,
Right.
I just feel like when I enter to a room, I feel invisible. When I enter to a room, I feel small. So all these deep
Yeah.
questions and deep reflections, it requires anyway a talk, like a sit down talk. And it's also like it feels like therapy. Like I sit down and ask, like, okay, tell me about yourself. Tell me about your life. What is happening in your, you know, it's beautiful actually. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But the other
Right.
bit is, doing all the seasonal color analysis, the figure analysis, the style essence, all those very technical parts
Mm.
of your style. I think it's also very important because even if it's just the knowledge base and it's not a must to follow it,
Right.
it's gonna help you on the
Yeah.
long, you know? And then obviously you create.
Exactly.
There is where the stylist puts her hands on the information and the knowledge base itself, and then you can, if you have a good sense to understand your client's needs, create the mood board, create a
Right.
vision that reflects their inner world and their purpose and their goals. It's a
So,
one step at a time, you know.
right. Let's say I'm your client and
Yeah.
I want to build my personal wardrobe or I want to elevate my style. What you gonna do? How the process began?
I would ask, what is the purpose? Why do you want to elevate your style? What do you want to feel?
Okay.
And then I would definitely.
Let's let's say let's say I want some old money vibe.
Okay.
Or
And
the Italian vibes, the
okay, that's
Italian style.
okay. Why do you
Right.
want it?
Yes. What was the second question? Why do I want it? Because because I like minimalist
Okay.
styles and I don't like to play with a lot of colors.
Okay.
I just, prefer some chosen colors most of the
That's
times.
amazing. Okay. But why old money vibe? Why not just a simple minimalist vibe? Do you like
Oh
more
gosh.
like, do you have a different do you like special fabrics? Do you like the tailoring? Do you like comfort or do you like tailored items?
Um, are we talking about suits or we're talking about just casual wear?
Like, I would definitely put like an unstructured blazer on you to frame you if you like the old money vibe.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be like a proper suit, you know? It can be something comfortable, but
Okay.
I would definitely want to understand your purpose behind that style, you know?
I see. Okay, so I mean, if we go like that, it's gonna be so much long talk. But I just wanted to understand the process, how you do it.
Yeah,
I don't
I would
even
def
know the answers of the questions you asked.
yeah, I mean, usually it's,
I
you
don't
know,
even
I
know
send
my
like a
personal style.
questionnaire so you can reflect. But anyway, I would definitely send you a
Yeah,
questionnaire and start understanding your why and your purpose and your preferences. And based on that,
yeah.
I would create something that is
All
completely
right.
made to measure on you.
That is awesome. Actually, I was asking for the viewers, so viewer will um get to know how the process works. So yeah, I'll add it into the description. You can find out maybe a couple of questions that a stylist can ask you, and just be prepared. Don't be like me
Yeah.
who don't know anything. Oh gosh. So, what else you want to talk about? Anything that you wanted to share? I
What
asked
I
too
want.
many questions.
But you sent me an entire list of
Yeah.
beautiful questions. What about the
I just wanted to know if there's something that uh, you wanted to share in the middle, so that's why I asked.
yeah, I mean, honestly, my I don't wanna distinguish myself too much because I feel like working with a stylist is not about like every stylist, like every good stylist would have a good knowledge base and, you know, I hope that most of them would be
Mm,
professional and have a professional approach to clients, but I really want
yeah,
to highlight the fact that if someone's looking for a good stylist, they need to look for the people who or the professionals who go very deep in the questions, just like we did, and
right.
really listens to the client, you know, because the way I work and the way, like, honestly, how my business started catching up, it was when I left all the like formal parts and I started focusing on
Yeah,
my clients. Um,
right.
and I just really want everyone to understand that working with a stylist, it doesn't mean that you need to be attracted to clothing or that you like it's an enjoyable process that if you invest in it once,
Yeah.
then it makes your life so much easier. And yeah, yeah, you also had this beautiful question that I really want to answer right now, even if you didn't ask for it
Well,
now. Is it was
okay, yeah, please go ahead.
how like it was something like what is it like when someone opens their wardrobe and they feel confident? And to me it was like it was such an inspiring question because if I reflect on it, to me what I want to achieve with my
Mm,
clients is that they open it and the confidence is that
yeah.
whatever things they pull out from there is going to work for them, because that's exactly how my wardrobe is
Mm,
like. I literally, if I close my eyes, pull
right.
out three things, that's my outfit. And that looks
Yeah.
good and still reflects my personal style. So honestly, I
Right.
think it's such a beautiful journey that people can embark on. It's such so beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. We have a lot of debate on here on the webisodes with the guest, and especially for the questions I get, is a lot of people struggle with the personal style, and as I mentioned before, and even though you get some consulting or they try to explain, still they have, not so confident in what they wear. So
Yeah.
my whole purpose is the very first thing you should always remember when you're making your personal style is to be comfortable and confident in what you wear,
Yeah.
because that's the thing matters the most. Once you do that and you're okay, you're confident, as you said, you're gonna be good, you're gonna feel good.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I I feel like confident is such a superficial word, and that's not saying for you. I'm saying generally. I know that it's a
Yeah.
good word to describe the feeling, but what I want my clients to feel is not confident. They need to feel the very freaking best version of themselves wherever they go. You know, it's so much like
Wow, that's
higher than
powerful.
that. You know, because they deserve it.
Yes,
Struggle.
that's a better one.
They don't know where to go. It's like being locked in a
Yeah.
dark room and getting finding the exit. It's very difficult. I understand that.
Hmm. Wow. So did you get any reaction from any client when you were like, oh, okay, she or he likes it, he loves it, and the feedback was amazing, they felt
Yeah.
the best version of themselves?
I'm I'm so happy and so deeply grateful because I only get that. I only get beautiful reviews from my clients. Um, I don't know how it happens, but we always get a very deep connection. I don't know if everyone can do that. I definitely can get the vibes of my clients and I can deeply connect with them. You know, this is a very intimate situation
Hmm.
when we work on their images. They get to share a lot of things.
Right.
And my
Yeah.
absolute priority is always to make them happy and satisfied and to create something that lasts. So it goes far
Right.
beyond the consultations, you know? So I definitely put my whole
Hmm.
heart into it. And I can definitely say that I found my purpose in life. But on the same, I'm
Hmm.
deeply grateful for the fact that I'm able to give them the knowledge and the toolkit. And it looks like it works because they always get back to me even after years saying thank you because you changed everything for me. And it's the
Right.
most
That's
beautiful
really
part of my
special.
work. It is, it
Yeah.
is, it
And
is.
it also it shows how personal your work is. And looking ahead, where do you see the personal styling and image industry heading in the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, it's gonna definitely change with AI and all these virtual tools
Mm,
and oh my gosh, and with the whole financial situation of the world and all the tension that we got, I'm really
yeah,
confident that people will still need human connections or more than ever.
yeah.
I I
Hmm,
see it going to a very different direction than before, and I really hope that it's going to go for the better. Um, and I'm actually pretty convinced that every human job, work, profession is going to change, not just styling and fashion, but I
right.
feel like now only the best can stay. And the best, it also means not the best professional, but the one that really puts the effort in it. And I really hope that from the fashion
Yeah.
aspect, from the fashion industry, I really hope that it's
Mm,
gonna become more sustainable. More awareness is gonna come to the
hmm.
picture. More people are gonna open their mouth and talk about the horrible situation, what happens in the manufacturers and sweatshops and the landfills. And I just really hope that
Yeah.
people will start to spend less on horrible websites I'm not gonna name, and just be more conscious and build capsule wardrobes and be a little bit more minimalist on from that perspective.
That was such a wonderful and powerful speech. Fine
Thank
speech.
you. I did my
I'm just
best. I
kidding.
mean,
No,
it
thank you
comes
very
from the
much.
heart.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, it definitely depends, especially with the AI that you mentioned. Um, Only the best would stay now after that
Yeah,
because we can go to very best of the best who that means AI. Who knows? But I feel like that to give that human touch, to give that a little bit personal or emotional touch to someone styles, um I think we still need humans for that.
absolutely agree on that. More than ever.
Yeah,
Absolutely on that.
more than ever. Right. Because I mean AI could give you the perfect style, but he won't be able to, I don't know what you guys do with Stylist. I mean, I respect you guys. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of brain cells
It is.
that
It
needed
is.
to be used. I can't do that.
I love that.
I mean,
Me
I just struggle with my style. That's it. I don't know if I could style someone else's.
You know, like I really think I was pretty scared when it started because it already changed how I
Mm,
work. But I actually
mhm.
realized that it's a tool, so I don't really mind because there are people who are gonna still stick to the live consultations and they still want me to drape them to find out the colors because it's an
Yeah,
experience. You can type in and send pictures to
yeah,
AI to figure out what season you are. Who
right.
knows? Who knows? Because it's the lighting, it's the the angle and everything that is like around you. Who knows if it's
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
know? But you know
That's
what?
actually a great point.
You see, but even if it if most of the people would do that now, there are still a lot of people who want to come and sit down and
Yeah,
raping, and they still want you to be around them, hug them with your energies and hug them with your love and appreciation, and
right.
just dress them up and just look at them and tell you as a human, tell them as a human what you think based on your
Hmm.
experience.
Right.
So I don't mind if
Yeah.
some people
That's a
way, you know, it's them, but we still have the people who need the human connection. So it's okay.
exactly. Yeah, that's such a great point because the AI only gonna read the image that we upload or maybe some prompts that we want to put in about our style, but it's not gonna reflect our back history. Like you just asked me,
Exactly.
why do you want it? What's your background? Background means, what you do, how you like it, how you shift towards it, and
Yes,
a story and all that stuff. It's such beautiful.
it is. It is.
Right. Okay, Miss Csenge, our next segment is a rapid fire.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes. You ready
Let's
for
see.
that?
Absolutely not, but
Okay.
let's do it.
So the very so the very first question.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna ask it anyways. One word your water would say about you. You're very confident about it, so I would love to hear the answer too.
Unusual. Unusual.
Unusual.
Yes.
Okay.
You.
Suits or dresses?
For what? For
To
work?
wear for your styling.
I
No,
imagine.
I don't know.
Okay.
You tell
Can I
me. Okay, you actually tell me too. For what situation, what you would choose?
okay, so for work, absolutely a suit. That's my usual outfit. For
Okay.
my personal
Hmm.
life, a dress.
A dress, a mid dress, or a long dress,
No,
or a
never. I
short
never go
dress.
maxi. I never go maxi. I like showing off my tights, so I would go with a mini dress, but
I
like an
see.
A-line silhouette probably, or a wrap dress.
Hmm. Nice. Favorite color, power color right now.
Oh my gosh, I have this beautiful suit. I actually had a very important meeting last week,
Okay.
and I needed the power dressing. Like, I needed that energy, and it was olive green just to stay cohesive with Italy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I'm actually adding that color into my website, olive green.
Really? Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with it.
Yeah, I like that.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice. Thrifted gem or designer's investment?
Thrifted. Thrifted forever.
Thrifted.
I love treasure hunt, so that's for me.
Okay, then I'll ask you a couple of questions for that too. The
Okay.
one piece you believe everyone should own.
Pair of palazzo trousers. Like an A-line wide leg. Soft fabric trouser.
Hmm.
I mean, it can be linen or,
Right.
but it's so flattering.
The one piece you believe every oh okay, I just asked it. Style ruled, you broke and loved it.
Just implementing 3 colors in an outfit. That's my rule, and
Right.
I love it.
Hmm,
Did I answer the question?
that's nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you actually match 3 colors in a suit?
Absolutely, yes. It's enough that you know your seasonal colors. You have your palette, and then you can mix and match. It doesn't have to
Mm-hmm.
be, like big parts of the outfit. It can be just an accessory, the 3rd color.
Hmm. Nice. Favorite city to style in and why?
Favorite city?
To style in and why?
Milan, obviously.
Eg-
I mean,
eg-
it talks for itself. Like, I don't even have to specify the answer. It's just Milan. It's the
Okay.
best. To me,
Yeah.
my perspective.
Nice. I don't argue with that. The most overlooked element of style.
Mm, that's a good question. Oh my gosh. Shoes. People
Shoes.
don't they overlook it, especially
Yeah.
men. Especially men.
Really. I love shoes.
Yeah, but it's also about, taking care of the shoes. So it's not just wearing nice shoes, but
Okay.
you're
Then
making
that's not
them.
me. Okay. What's your go-to uh ritual before styling session?
That's very personal, but I'm just gonna tell. Okay,
Okay.
so obviously I do the preparations. Obviously I get like I'm the one who like days before, like I'm already all set. Like I already know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But right before going to the meeting, I would just drive
Yeah.
and listen to very like that on YouTube you can listen to these like positive affirmations. I like listening to them. I literally do. I know that's
Wow.
very vulnerable answer, and I'm just gonna embrace it and tell.
Nice.
Sometimes I need it, not all the time, but sometimes I just feel like I need it to have the vibes. So when
Okay.
I arrive, I already feel like calm and balanced and grounded.
Nice. Is there any particular video you watch or listen, or you just write the affirmations and whatever
Hungarian.
come up?
It's
What?
in Hungarian. It's in Hungarian.
Oh,
So I mean, I could
Hungarian.
I could recommend it to your audience, but they will not
Uh,
understand it.
well, now it's AI.
Oh,
We
that's
can
true.
translate it.
That's true.
I'm actually curious to hear how Hungarian people motivate themselves.
I mean, it's the same. I don't even know
It's
if it's an AI. Maybe it's an AI video, so maybe it's like
oh,
some in America generated in every language. I don't know. It's the same. It's the same.
okay.
Just keep
Best
going.
saying that gives you the most power or believe in yourself. You start.
Yeah, it's needed. It's good, but it's not that deep. It's just about like I'm gonna do my best today, and I can do it, and then so I feel more confident and calm and more balanced, so
Or
I can
maybe
just pull
it's
out what's
maybe
already done.
it's maybe it's a Gen Z effect that we listen to that.
That's also possible.
Because I never hear any stylist say that to me.
Really? What do they say? Like, oh yes, I just get dressed and I just go. I
they,
know.
they, 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 they always talk about their experience.
You know, maybe they do that and they are just shy to embrace it.
I mean, they can possibly, but I don't expect a 60-year-old stylist do that.
I mean, it's so amazing. Everybody should do that. Like, literally, it's so good. Like, just imagine, I don't really do that every day, but like when
Okay.
I just wake up and just feel like, oh, it's so cloudy out there. It's so
Hmm.
cold. I don't know. I don't feel motivated. I just listen to it 10 minutes and it's amazing. And it makes me feel so good. So I can give my
Yeah.
best to my clients, you know?
Nice.
Since my preparations and everything's done days before, I have nothing else to do.
That's a cool one. So talking about Gen Z,
Mhm.
uh, you definitely will be helping Gen Z to style or to find their personal style. What is the strangest thing you heard from a client,
From a Gen Z client.
from a Gen Z client?
So I mainly work with boomers and millennials. I don't want
Okay.
to say but there are a lot of Gen Z individuals on my social media, and they sometimes message me, you know, and I love connecting to people, so we exchange a little bit information.
Yeah.
There is no like such thing as weird questions or weird things that they do.
Yeah.
I just feel like they are pretty much lost in the noise, you know. So I
Okay.
overall have this impression that they desperately follow the ugly aesthetics of the 90s and 2000s, you know.
Oh, they?
And oh,
Okay,
a lot
so
of them, yeah.
so maybe I'm one of them when I say old money aesthetics.
I mean, what's old money to you? Because maybe it's not the same for me. For you.
Okay.
But like
Okay. What else?
I'm talking about juicy couture and all those like items, like small, you know, like that, like oval shaped bags and stuff all together.
Oh.
So it sometimes happens, for example, that like, okay, I have a client, we go thrifting because Gen Z loves thrifting.
Hmm.
And they would say like, oh my God, this coat is so beautiful. And I look at the coat and I'm like, what? You know, like, I don't know. So there is
Do
this really much appreciation for ugly things, but
Yeah.
there are things that are ugly and beautiful at the same time, you know. So I don't want to criticize anyone. And again, like if someone has a very solid personal style, you can wear literally anything that you want.
So so maybe when we see that code or that type of a thing, which is old, but not so okay, which you said about ugly, maybe,
Yeah.
we we prefer that as a cool thing, that if I'm gonna wear that, I'm gonna look cool, that I got some old money kind of a tag. Is that the mentality they have? Or what do you figure?
I
Why they
feel
like those?
it's just the aesthetics that you can see across social media and the trends.
Yeah.
The Gen Z is really much on the trends.
Hmm.
Since they are at that age, like, come on, like over 30, you start wanting to develop a personal style. Before that, it's more probable that you're following the big crowd, but
Okay.
also because you're not aware of the fact that you need a personal style, you know? And if it comes to personal branding, like you go, like as you grow, you start building your own business or just
Hmm.
go work in an office and you realize that there are elements that are not only serving your soul's purpose or just the enjoyment of styling, but it's also a very good tool
Right.
to implement in your personal branding. So Gen Z is still in the middle somewhere. Like I think in a couple of years they start being more conscious about it.
Yeah.
But my answer to your question is that they see it not like they look at it and they really like it because they are existing on in that aesthetic that I get that it's very popular now. And I wouldn't
Yeah.
even like, I don't necessarily say like, oh, throw it away. Like my answer is, okay, let's hold it. Let's see what else is around here and let's see how we can style it, because then maybe
Yeah.
we can style it in a way that looks good, you know?
Yeah. So we're in that delulu that we followed.
No, it's not. It's style is not like one size fits, you know? So it's got its beauty. It doesn't always have to
Hmm.
be like, in my opinion, there are two main groups, okay?
Yeah.
One enjoys and wants to experiment with their styles and do whatever they want, and they are more than welcome to do that. Like, I love that. I love that. The other group doesn't enjoy it. So they need a
You.
stylist or some guidelines, you know? So if someone likes it, like, go for whatever you want. Like, even if it's not on your color palette, just enjoy yourself, you know? Because
Right.
it should be fun.
Yeah. That's that's right. Huh. Way more to go. I don't think AI gonna solve any of those problems.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's gonna resolve problems of a lot of people,
Yeah,
but not everyone's problems, in my opinion.
that's right. Speaking of social media, which you just
Yes.
mentioned, I'm actually on your page on my other screen. I mean, you have beautiful content and especially,
Thank
you
you
know,
so
so much
much.
knowledgeable. What about the comments? What are the funniest comments you ever got?
Funniest comments. Um, it's not even on social media because people, I kind of feel like not everyone, since I'm not an influencer and I don't attract like millions and millions of people, I don't have a huge amount of comments, you know, under my videos.
Yeah,
It's more verbal comments or just like opinions that I get in real life or
yeah,
behind my back. It's always about the mentioned the Lulu people. I don't even want to offend them because I cannot really be angry with people with limited beliefs and mindsets. But what I what I'm very happy about that on my social media, since I'm really talking to the people who are ready to level up and evolve,
yeah,
I get the vibes of those people, you know. It's very clear that I don't want negativity there, and it's very clear that I give no space to people who are left in their past, in the
right.
mindset, you
Yeah.
know. But
Mm.
obviously, like, everybody gets negative comments anywhere. I think people want to discredit me sometimes, just like maybe on YouTube, just
Okay.
because maybe they just don't like me, you know. It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
It's fine.
I
I
don't
like
have to
you.
prove anything to anyone, so
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's how you should be. I mean, especially when you're on social media, you have.
it's
I
fine.
mean, not on social media, in real life too.
Yeah.
You should have a thick skin, right?
Yes, you know, if
That's
I
what
can
it's
just
called.
share a little quick note on that is that when I moved to Milan, I moved with
Mm.
literally two suitcases and with my dog. And I had nobody and no job and nothing. And I had 1 month to stay here and find a job. And it's been 10 years. If I stopped to listen to those people who are still working at the same workplace, still having their own set limited life and limited because they don't let themselves to dream big, I would be still back in Hungary, which is not a problem. It's just that
Mm.
it's not what I wanted in my life, you know? And
Yeah.
so if I can just recommend to anyone who is struggling with any comments or any negativity in their lives, is really
Right.
about get out of that limiting mindset
Mm.
because there's literally no limits in life. And
Right.
go around the good vibes and leave behind the negativity.
Exactly. But it is very hard to break that belief and, you know, overcome that. Not a lot of people do that, as you mentioned. But
Yeah.
what, what does it takes to break that chain and move on?
It's about seeing where you're going, even if it rains. Not give up. Keep going, even if it's bad. I'm not saying like even if we're talking about just my work itself, you know, there
Hmm.
were ups and downs, and I get to talk to so many amazing people, business owners. And you know, when we go for shopping and we spend like a whole day together, we talk a lot about life generally, and I
Right.
learn constantly from my clients, and they always share the same main thing, is that life is not good or bad. It's like a constant change. So you just have to learn to stay focused on your goal. Have your goal, stay focused on it, and don't give up just because you're getting through a difficulty.
Hmm. That's such a powerful mindset. So when things get tough, what helps you personally to stay focused on that goal and not to lose momentum?
It's hard. I usually take out. No, but um I practiced a lot of mindfulness, as you could understand from the preparational part.
Yeah.
Um, to me, what helps is having a long walk in the park.
Mm.
Milan has like a huge park. It's called Parco Nord. It's almost like a central park in New York, so
Oh,
it's
nice.
immense. And I usually go there for a walk and just like shut everything off, you know, and just focus, because sometimes I really understand that it's just my moment, and I just need to, you know, put my thoughts away and concentrate on the present moment. But it's also about, you know, looking things not from day to day, but from year to year or month to month. So having the
Right.
bigger perspective.
That's really cool to do it. And yeah, it's I love that. Seeing things from a bigger perspective really changes how you handle challenges.
Yes,
Has that mindset also influenced the way you approach your creative work?
absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. And I think I'm what is even more important is, but it's kind of true for everything in my life. I don't know who can resonate with it, but in my work, what shifted it was not focusing on the income part. That is anyway important because we all have to stay alive and pay the bills. And you know, like I have a son and I have my life here, and
Yeah.
we need beautiful items as well sometimes for our no, I'm just kidding. Um, but it's about focusing on the emotional impact and about the serving mindset. Like I want to serve my clients, you know?
Yeah.
So to me, what really helps me to get through difficult periods is like completely focusing on that part and kind of trying to ignore all the rest.
Right. That's cool. So, Miss
Csenge.
Change. Oh, so you know every time when I look at there, it's
I
your
think I'm
name.
gonna be the first and the last person with this name, so don't worry.
It's actually cool, to have a unique name. It's very good. So people don't compare you with someone else.
Yeah, that's true.
For
That's true.
me too, I have never ever met a same person. I mean, name with anyone else. Never.
That's so cool, isn't it? Like even at
Yeah.
school, I really enjoyed that there were no people around me who had the same
Never.
name.
Yeah. That one thing, and also sometimes I'm very grateful that I'm not look-alike to some celeb. I I I don't know. I mean, I feel so grateful.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I imagine. You know, people sometimes compare me to the girl from Stranger, what's that?
Stranger
Stranger?
Things?
Yeah, I guess. That girl with
Okay.
the like I used to have like straight bangs. And so whenever people looked at me, they were like, "Oh my God, you look like that girl." And I was like, I honestly don't really have time to watch TV and series. So I was like, "Who's that?" And I showed my
Oh,
mom and she was like, "Oh my God, she really looks like you." And I was like,
really?
"What did you
Okay. So
say?"
that's a confirmation. I don't argue with that too.
Whatever.
Okay, so but it's fine. I mean, I didn't watch Stranger Thing. My brother was recommending me. I believe there's a new
Mm.
season came out. I
Um,
said no. Let me do my work.
Yeah, I
Okay,
completely
our
get you.
our next segment is community questions. And this community questions are the questions that we ask our community.
Okay.
What a bad description. So we upload a story on our social media handles and ask the audience if they have any questions. Of course, we
Oh,
upload the the profile of the guest and about the guest a little bit so they will know who is coming, so they can come up with the personalized questions. So I have a few questions, and are you ready for that?
yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so the very first question. I am on a tight budget, but want presents. Where
Okay.
should I start?
I would definitely create a solid foundation. So I would define your silhouette, aka the body type. So understand what silhouettes fit you the best. I would define your colors so you know what colors work the best for you because the reflection really gives an amazing impression and very good balances out your characteristics. And based on that, I
Mm-hmm.
would create a wardrobe foundation, a list of
Yeah,
30 items that are the very, very, very core of your whole wardrobe because it already creates like million types of outfits. Like you can already mix and match in million ways those items.
yeah,
It's actually true for everyone. Like if you're in a budget or not, like basically a wardrobe foundation, like a capsule wardrobe would really do like at least 80% of the work for you. And then um like did she or he leave like a budget or anything, or just the question was like this? Because then I would maybe suggest to go for vintage or secondhand items. There are amazing platforms and amazing resources. I have like half of my closet, even if I'm in Milan and working in luxury stores every day, I still have half of my wardrobe from vintage
hmm,
stores because it's fun. Let's
right.
admit it, it's so much fun.
Very cool. Our next question, again, it is Csenge. I love your style. This is
Eh,
this is from the community. I love
oh,
your style. I just wanted to ask, who was your biggest style influence growing up?
wow. I don't have a person. Thank you so much. First of all, that's so lovely. I don't have a specific person, but
Mm,
it was the circumstances I grew up in because my father used to be a famous drummer back in Hungary, a rock musician, and
nice.
I grew up going to like concerts and being surrounded with musicians, and we used to listen to Pink Floyd all the time. So I think that really became the core. And it's also a very nostalgic feeling for me to dress up in a way how I dress, because I think it's really going back to that era of my life.
Hmm, beautiful. Do you know how to drum a drum?
Sorry?
Do you know how to drum a drum?
Um, I have a brother, and my father always said that he was very gifted with the talent. I tried, and I tried to the guitar,
Okay.
but then my creativity and I believe my talent came to styling. So then I just
Actually,
accepted that it's not gonna happen.
wow.
But I actually have
Actually,
guitars here somewhere. So
you have what?
my guitars, I've got 3 guitars.
A three? Can I get
Yeah.
one?
I mean, do you play the guitar?
I don't, but that's what I was about to tell, that I might start do the guitar because I really like it. How you can play the
Some
guitar, and you can sing a song along, and it's
That's
very very nice. It's a
I
good
mean,
one.
if you come to Milan, just let me know. I can give you
Oh,
1 of 3. Deal.
yeah. Thank you. Okay, next question from community questions is uh what's one thing is your most favorite in your wardrobe?
Hmm. One thing. Okay. My absolute favorite are the jeans that I'm actually wearing. Can I show them? It's got
Sure.
like these holes.
Oh wow.
And I bought it last year and I was like, I spent like half year thinking about them because I
Mhm.
was like, I literally don't need them. And now
Yeah.
it's the favorite ever because it just looks so good.
Uh-huh.
If someone goes on my stories on Instagram, they can see the whole outfit that I'm wearing today. And I'm obsessed with these jeans. This
This
is
is
my
very cool. What do you call it if it's attached on it?
I would call them like rivets or just like holes. I don't know.
I
I don't
see.
know. In Italian,
Okay.
it's borchie. Borchie.
Borkia. Borkia.
Borchie.
Okay. What's the biggest fashion ick for you? And so I can avoid it.
Oh, okay. So first of all, you don't have to avoid anything because if you wear things with your power and your confidence and with your vibes, anything can look good. I promise. What I really don't enjoy seeing are the UGG shoes. I just call them bread shoes because it looks like you're walking in like literal bread, you know? And another one that I really, really don't like generally, but it's just my personal taste,
Yeah.
is the low waist juicy couture sweatpants. I absolutely feel like they are so freaking disgusting. And if I like, I follow some people in America and like some influencers, and I keep seeing them in this whole like, oh my gosh, Jeffree Star is gonna kill me if he ever hears me. I just saw a story about him. Them. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not good with this pronunciation. Is it? It's him. I think it's like. Never mind. So
Okay.
in this like whole pink juicy couture thing, and it was like there's so many beautiful items that you could wear. Like, why would you choose that? You know, it's just
Hmm.
it's so bad. To me, that's absolutely something that I would never want to wear.
Thank you. That's a good one. Next question. Pretty straightforward, but Changge, this is the first time I visited your account.
Mm,
I like your style.
thank you.
What's one fashion rule you never follow?
One fashion rule that I never follow. I think generally is about okay. I don't know if you guys have it in the US, but here in Europe, it's like it's a very thing that people have these rules of like after the 20th of October, you should not be wearing white pants because it's winter. And like the shiny shoes are for the evening and the like I don't know like the normal like leather shoes are for the daytime. There are millions of these like dress codes, like micro dress codes that a lot of times my clients would ask me and I honestly think that it makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. Wear whatever
I
makes you feel good.
oh, yeah. We
Obviously, if
don't.
there's a dress code, you know, like if you're going to an event, like I just shared a video about it. Like I dress for myself within the dress code, so I obviously try to fit in that dress code that isn't like named for the event. But like apart
Yeah.
from that, like my idea is that you could wear anything whenever you want.
Wow, that's weird. I don't know. I didn't know that. But
We weird here in Europe, you know?
but even though if we had that rule here, I can 100% sure nobody cares.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, oh my God,
And
look at her. She's wearing white jeans, but it's December. Oh my God, she's so out of style. No, definitely.
wow. Maybe that's the reason we admire you. That's the reason
Oh,
we see the Italian style
yeah,
or
Italian
Italian
version.
things that are very classic or, very conscious about their styling.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, um,
It's tiring.
no, it's not that, like, I swear Italians do it in such a natural way. I think
Okay.
it's more about like, uh, I don't even know because I heard it here, but I heard it back in Hungary as well. So I don't know if it's like, an Italian thing, but they do it like like they dress effortlessly. So anyway, it's not like that.
Mhm.
But anyway, I have an Italian husband and a little bit they are like that, like
Okay.
they're fun, they are easygoing, but they also have these like main rules in their lives, like eating
Right.
at 3 o'clock. Like, are you crazy? Like
So
drinking an Aperol spritz in the morning or at midday. Are you crazy? It's like 6 o'clock. At 6 you can have it. At 7, no. you know.
Wow.
But they are fun. I promise you guys, they are
Oh,
fun.
yes. That's something makes a culture unique and beautiful, of
Absolutely,
course,
yes. And they
right?
are fun. They are so loving
Yeah,
people.
but you made me curious to know about it more. I'm definitely gonna Google it. Or anything else that you wanted to share that, you got surprised or very fascinated about.
Well, to me, honestly, that was like very surprising. If you come to Italy, you would see that they are like they have pizza, pasta, cheese, everything. Like they have so much good food and so
Mhm.
good alcohol, like wine, and like the culture here is insane.
Yeah.
Nobody is overweight. Everybody goes to the gym. Everybody eats healthy. Everybody eats small proportions. Everybody takes care of the like
Mhm.
ingredients.
Yeah,
Well, I really love that, and it's the same. It same goes for their clothing.
yeah.
They buy less but more quality, and they like my husband. He has nothing to do with styling. He has literally nothing to do with styling. And like when I dress, he's checking the length of the shoulders of the blazer, and he's like, "Oh my god, but it's a little bit longer than it
It's
should be."
genetics.
Yeah, it is.
It's in the
It is.
genes.
They have a good sense.
Oh, yes. Very nice. Okay, last question
Mm,
of this segment. And I'm actually kind of curious to know this answer too.
okay.
If your style had a theme song, what would it be?
A teen song. Oh my gosh. I think you know what came to my mind? There was a okay. It was Blink 182 that I have in my car. In my car, there is like still a CD player.
Okay.
And it starts like, she's a rebel, she's a na na. It would be something like that. It's like, it
Yeah.
would be a
A
really
playful type?
playful, but
Okay.
still edgy, still fun, and
Mhm.
someone who is like the song talks about a girl who would really she has no rules, and I think that would be my song.
Empowering.
Mm.
Thank you very much, Csenge, for this
Thank you
segment.
so much for having me today. It was so much
Of
fun.
of course, it was a pleasure. We're almost completed our time for the webisode, and such an amazing conversation, and actually, very nice to hear about a Gen Z perspective in styling.
I mean, I'm not saying it like for it's just my idea maybe.
We're
It's
gonna
not
find out once I get the comments under this.
people are gonna kill me. Cancel culture, literally.
No,
Uh,
we have very conscious audience that we have. You can kind of figure by the questions they asked.
Yes, they're so lovely.
Right, but I don't take a guarantee what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I said negative comments are part of the life, but I really hope that everybody enjoyed this talk and that they have some takeaways from it.
Yes, I loved it. Um, Before you go, please share where can we find you?
In Milan.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
I mean, everybody's invited. I would love to see you here, really.
Yeah.
But if obviously if it's not the moment for travels, I'm most active on my Instagram. I
Mhm.
also have a Substack account, and I'm planning to do a very unique community there. I'm
Oh,
launching in January, actually, that like
yeah,
leveled up community part.
yeah.
Um, Sometimes I'm on YouTube, not much. I would love to have the time, but it's unfortunately we only have 24 hours in a day, so
Right.
it's pending. But I would love to see some of you guys on my Instagram and connect.
Perfect. All the links that Changge mentioned, um, Changge mentioned, is under the description. Please go out and check it. Follow. She is a lovely human being, as you could all see, with some great ideas for the future. And yeah, I
Thank you.
hope you could help people with styling, especially me. I need the most.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. I'll book a consultant call.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
and one last words you wanted to share with the audience.
One last word or even a thought.
Words. I'm in thought.
Okay. Is really about how like just follow your intuitions regarding to anything in life, but when it comes to your style, you don't have to fit in any boxes. And if you like styling and if you want to enjoy this journey, let yourself like set yourself free. Don't follow any rules. We in Italy have a lot of rules, but the real power and the real presence comes when you have the energy and the energy of your confidence and the happiness and joy that you are having with your body and the visual communication, how you express your emotions. So don't fit in that box and don't care about what people say because anyway, most of them you will never see again.
Hooray. That was a
Yeah.
good one. Thank you very much again for watching this
Yeah.
webisode. And I'll see you guys with the next one. Bye bye.
Ciao. Thank you so much.